Download the Local 3 News and Weather apps now.
One of the things we hope when you watch 3+U, we certainly feel it each and every day, is a great pride about the varied nature of living here in the Tennessee Valley. No matter what part of the area you look to, it has its own unique culture and strength and heart behind it, and we have a great time celebrating that. We also learn something by coming to work every day, and recently we've been privileged to have someone from CEMPA Community Care on the show. This morning it happens to be Miles Huff's turn. We've been talking with folks, Miles, from CEMPA for a long time on the show, but only recently, I guess, have I come to truly understand how deep your roots go at CEMPA. Y'all really cover a lot of territory.
We do. We have a ton of programs, and I think it's important for people to know that I get often asked, is CEMPA a new organization? Because we rebranded to CEMPA Community Care in 2019, but we've actually been in the community for over 35 years. We began as Chattanooga Cares in the 80s, but in 2019 we shifted to from focusing just on HIV and AIDS awareness and advocacy to full community health, as well as focusing on health disparities in historically underserved communities. So the name is new, but we certainly aren't. We've been in here for a while.
You know, when you talk about it, because it's the road you walk every day, it's your job, so you understand this quite well.
Yeah, I think so.
If you're someone like me looking at it from the outside, it takes me longer to figure it out. But then once you think about the individual people whose lives you're impacting, whether I'm ever a person who utilizes your care or not, how grateful I should be that you're there.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, and I think that one of the biggest things that we're doing is educating the community on exactly what we do.
Yeah.
Everyone knew who Chattanooga Cares was, but with the shift in 2019, we opened up full primary care. We have an on-site pharmacy, and we continue to focus on prevention and education of infectious disease in our community. And so anyone can use our services. We take insurance, but we also work with uninsured and underinsured patients, because we don't ever want pay to be a barrier. We want to be able to increase access and remove barriers.
I had a conversation with someone just yesterday about an article she had read that the homeless numbers in Chattanooga once hovered around a certain number. I won't quote it.
Right.
But now it's tripled.
Yeah, it has.
So you think about that. The COVID may have done that to people. You see the inflation costs with rent going on right now. And so if you are homeless, you still have to have health care. People can come to you.
Yes, and we partner heavily with local community partners. We also do outreach in some of the homeless camps that we know exist in the area. And we do want people to know that that service is there, and everyone can come to us. That's the beautiful thing about CEMPA and the work that we do, is that when you think of healthcare equity, having that access points for really anyone along that spectrum of socioeconomic status or experiencing homelessness, it definitely exists thanks to our community partners.
Well, you've also you've been thorough with it. So you don't have only the doctor there, the clinician, but you also have a pharmacy, which means they can get it. There's no risk of them taking the prescription and never doing anything with it.
Exactly. The beauty of CEMPA is that if you were to walk in for an appointment, you get your services obviously on the clinical side with either our infectious disease doctors or our primary care physicians. You don't have to leave the building to get your prescription. So in terms of having people leave and having to get another appointment or having to find transportation back to get those supplies or those prescriptions, you don't have to worry about that. It's all in one building.
It's a grassroots organization because, as you said, it was once Chattanooga Cares that began with Chattanoogans who cared, and they wanted to get this message out and this support out. So they were not alone, though. The community at large has responded well for a number of years now. Y'all have done Dining Out for Life.
Yes, we have.
It's coming back in June?
June 23rd, Thursday, June 23rd. Yes, we have great local restaurants. As anybody in Chattanooga knows, we have a great food scene, and so restaurants will opt in to give a portion of their proceeds back to help support our mission and help fight against HIV.
Is it too late for restaurants to sign on?
No, please. If you are a restaurant owner, bar owner, brewery, anything like that, you can contact us at CEMPA.org, and we would be happy to have more community partners. We've had, even through the course of the pandemic with COVID-19, we still had amazing partners that were incredibly generous in spite of having losses on their own revenue. And so definitely not too late to sign up.
I have a good time bragging about the city we call home. So can we brag a little bit? How lucky are we to have you here?
I mean, I'm partial naturally, but I think that the community definitely is. And we've had a lot to celebrate. Obviously, the biggest focus for us is our patients, right? Our mission is to champion healthcare and in underserved communities. And so, but we were recently recognized as Nonprofit of the Year through the Chamber of Commerce, and as well as a Best Place to Work through Edge Magazine. And so, and I think that that is a reflection of our team, the hard work that they do every day, but also their commitment to making the community better and making sure that our clients and the community have all the resources that we have accessible.
I mean, I know that we are in no way a small town in Chattanooga.
No.
I know that, but I wonder how many cities our size have something like CEMPA. Is it a little bit unique?
I would say a little bit unique, especially with the way that we started, right? With our focus on infectious disease as an advocacy organization, having that understanding, but also having those deep roots in historically underserved communities, and then the transition to primary care. I mean, I think that CEMPA stands out because of that. And while there are other models, I would say we're one of the best.
It's also a judgment-free zone, right? You come through those doors,
Yes.
and you're just there to be supported.
Absolutely. And we see people from all walks of life, from occupation, socioeconomic status, race and ethnicity. Our providers and our team are incredibly educated and trained in just being welcoming and trauma-informed care and bias training. And so it's a wonderful place. I love working there. I love calling it home.
All right, so if you are a restaurant watching and you want to sign on for the Dining Out for Life, they would love to hear from you. If you are simply hungry and you want to mark your calendar for June 23rd and go out to eat 2 or 3 times for Dining Out for Life, please don't forget that is your day. And if you'd like to learn more about how you can access the care there or maybe support it, you can go to CEMPA.org or their phone number 265-2273. Miles, thank you.
Thank you so much for having us.
North Spring, Chattanooga's rejuvenation headquarters. How do you feel?
No more pain. I have never felt better.
I have twice the energy.
I look and feel years younger.
North Spring, Cryotherapy and Rejuvenation Center. How do you feel now?
When cleaning your air ducts, it's important to clean the entire system. An air duct cleaning from Stanley Steamer removes pounds of trapped dirt, dust, and allergens from your home completely. The cleaning improves your home's indoor air quality, keeps your home cleaner longer, and can even improve the efficiency of your HVAC system. We want you to have the cleanest and healthiest indoor air possible, so call for a free inspection today.
Stanley Steamer gets your home cleaner.
In downtown Lafayette, Georgia, the buzz is all about the Bee Boutique at Pigeon Mountain Trading Company. We've got local honey, beeswax candles, lotions and soaps made with honey, beekeeping supplies, adorable home decor, tableware, cute clothing too. It's all here at Pigeon Mountain Trading Company, the perfect gifts for your honey. Take the short drive to Lafayette and come see us at Pigeon Mountain Trading Company or visit us on the web at pigeonmountaintrading.com. See what the buzz is all about.
At Medicare Misty, they offer insurance plans you need with several options to choose from. The coverage